room has turned to evening blue. The afternoon has run its too. Koto sits exactly where he was before the afternoon, just because. Hush, the last light fades below. The window holds the evening's glow. The coffee cup, the book, the floor. The afternoon asks nothing more. Koto sighs long and slow, the kind that tells the world you know that nothing needed to be done, and everything beneath the sun was here, and you were here with it, and that is all there was to it. Koto's eyes complete and still. The afternoon has had its fill. He thinks of the window and the cup, of the sunbeam and the slow wake up, the book unfinished, still okay, the nap that came in the middle of the day, purr, a warmth without a source, the afternoon's most natural course, nothing achieved and everything found, the sweetest kind of afternoon song. Koto sighs long and slow, the kind that tells the world you know that nothing needed to be done, and everything beneath the sun was here, and you were here with it, and that is all there was to it. Koto sighs complete and still. The afternoon has had its fill. Wind chimes echo soft and clear. The afternoon was only here. Chime, chime, it says goodbye till tomorrow's lazy sky. One last sigh on warm and deep. The afternoon falls to sleep. Tomorrow another cup will wait, another window, another late afternoon, and Koto knows that's exactly how the lazy story goes. The window ledge is warm today. Koto finds his favorite way. Slow step up and a gentle turn, settling into the afternoon sun. Creak the wood beneath his weight. The world outside can simply wait. He tucks one paw beneath his chin and lets the afternoon glasses on the wire. The street below moves slow as desire. Rustle leaves on the tree outside. The afternoon runs wide and wide. He watches someone walk below, hurrying somewhere he'll never know. Koto blinks and looks away. No hurry on this kind of day. Nowhere to be, nothing to do. Just the light and a window view. Sigh, the afternoon is wide. Koto simply rests inside. This is enough, this is the spell. The art of knowing all is well. Sun on fur and time to spare. A cat who couldn't care. Paw tucked under, eyes half closed. The afternoon, nobody knows. Just warm, just light, just this, just right. The light shifts slow across the cell. Per the afternoon is still. Koto blinks once, then no more. This is what afternoons are for. The coffee fills the cup, drip by drip from the kettle up. Koto watches the dark swirl, steam rising in a gentle curl. Two soft paws around the rim. The afternoon light growing dim, not dim, just golden, warm and slow. The kind of light that makes you glow. First sip, eyes close on their own, warm spreading like a feeling known. The quiet from inside, something soft begins to rise. Steam on whiskers, cup held near. The whole world shrinks to just right here. First sip, that's the afternoon. A small and private little tune. He holds it longer than he should. The warmth is doing what warmth could. Steam, it drifts and disappears into the quiet afternoon air. The window light falls on his paw. The most beautiful thing he ever saw. A cup, a cat, a lazy day. Everything has found its way. First sip, eyes close on their own, warm spreading like a feeling known. The quiet from inside, something soft begins to rise. Steam on whiskers, cup held near. The whole world shrinks to just right here. First sip, that's the afternoon. A small and private little tune. Just warm, just still, just steam, just filled, eyes closed, one breath, nothing before, nothing next. The cup comes down without a sound. Sip, the afternoon is found. Koto exhales and holds the glow. Nowhere to rush, nowhere to go. music everywhere. The clock on the wall forgets to tick. The afternoon has done its trick. Koto feels it in his bones, a warmth that settles, hums and groans. The room grows cold and soft and haze, the spell of an unhurried afternoon days. Afternoon spell, cast it slow, shimmer and drift and let go. The magic fills the air, no one rushing anywhere. Time forgets its usual name. The afternoon and sleep feel the same. Afternoon spell, hold me here in this warm and weightless sphere. Koto's eyes grow half their size. The world looks different per sleepy eyes. Drift, a thought floats slowly past. He doesn't hold it, lets it pass. The vibraphone notes ring like bells inside a place where no one dwells. He's not asleep and not awake. He's in the afternoon, for goodness sake. Afternoon spell, cast it slow, shimmer and drift and let go. The magic fills the air, no one rushing anywhere. Time forgets its usual name. The afternoon and sleep feel the same. Afternoon spell, hold me here in this warm and weightless sphere. Shimmer, drift, the spell holds, nothing shifts. Just floating, just warm. The afternoon has won. Sigh, the spell is complete. Pause, tucked, perfect retreat. Koto drifts on the afternoon tide, somewhere warm and golden inside. A line of gold across the floor. Koto's seen 1,000 times before, but today it finds his favorite place, lands directly on his face. Still he doesn't move at all, just holds the warmth before it falls. Glow on fur and glow on nose. The afternoon sun, only Koto knows. Sunbeam on fur, don't move. This is the afternoon's deepest groove. Warm and still and cold and bright, everything is perfectly right. Birds start slow from somewhere deep, the kind that comes before the sleep. Sunbeam on fur, just stay. Don't let this light move away. He measures time in degrees of warm, not minutes, hours, just the form of light that falls at this exact angle, and that is a fact. Hush, the room has gone. sun resides. Sunbeam on fur, don't move. This is the afternoon's deepest groove. Warm and still and golden bright. Everything is perfectly right. First starts low from somewhere deep, the kind that comes before the sleep. Sunbeam on fur, just stay. Don't let this light move away. Still warm, cold, just this, just now, just how the beam shifts when slow inch away. Percoto follows, that's okay. He'll chase this warmth across the floor. That's what afternoon sunbeams are for. The book lies open on the afternoon. Page 43, beneath the golden room. Koto reads a line and sips his cup, then forgets the line, and that's enough. Rustle the pages in the breeze. The afternoon does just as it please. Coffee cooling slowly by his paw. He's read this paragraph before. Read a line, drift away, come back, it's the same page. Sip and sigh, turn the leaf. The afternoon is the relief. Books and coffee, sun and time. The afternoon and bossa rhyme. No need to finish, no need to start. The reading is just the easiest start. A sentence makes him pause and think of something past the coffee's brink. A person, place, a smell, a sound. The book is lost, the memory found. Drift, he's somewhere else for now. The page forgiving, not asking how. Turn, he finds his way back slow, back to the afternoon's gentle flow. La, 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 da, da, da. Da, 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 Read a line, drift away, come back, it's the same page. Sip and sigh, turn the leaf. The afternoon is the relief. Books and coffee, sun and time. The afternoon in bossa rhyme. No need to finish, no need to start. The reading is just the easiest start. Rustle of the page, sip of the warm bossa afternoon. Lazy and calm, words and daydreams share the same space. The coffee book at its own pace. The page stays where it is, unturned. Rustle, that's all Koto's learned. child's book and dream. Neither one as real as it seems. The room grows soft at the edges now. Cordo's not sure of the when or how. His eyes go heavy 1 degree, then another slowly. The afternoon is warm, the kind of warm that has no form. The book has slid beside the cup. He doesn't pick either of them up. Half closed eyes in a heavy head. Not quite awake and not quite in bed. Drift somewhere between the two. The afternoon knows just what to do. No dreams yet, just the edge of one. The place between the awake and done. Half closed eyes, the sweetest place. Floating still in afternoon space. A thought comes in. What was its name? It drifts right out the way it came. Settle, the pause goes soft and loose. The heavy head finds its own use. The window light is somewhere there. A warm suggestion in the air. He half sees, half feels. My bruise. The afternoon quietly comes. Closed eyes and a heavy head. Not quite awake and not quite in bed. Drift somewhere between the two. The afternoon knows just what to do. No dreams yet, just the edge of one. The place between the awake and done. Half closed eyes, the sweetest place. Floating still in afternoon space. Hey. just suspended in the air. He watches one for such a while. It seems to drift in afternoon style. Dust in the light, time stands still. No clock can capture this kind of thrill. Shimmer, shimmer, slow and high. Tiny worlds before his eye. The afternoon holds everything, even the dust, even the sting of perfect pointless passing time. Dust in the light, the afternoon's rhyme. Koto feels himself the same. Dust moved too without a name. Still just floating in the day. No reason to go anywhere. Hush, the room doesn't breathe. Only the light and the dust beneath. He and the mold share the same space. All of them held in the same grace. Dust in the light, time stands still. No clock can capture this kind of thrill. Shimmer, shimmer, slow and high. Tiny worlds before his eye. The afternoon holds everything, even the dust, even the sting of perfect pointless passing time. Dust in the light, the afternoon's rhyme. Still, shimmer, hush, just light, just dust, just trust. The light shifts and the dust drifts on. Shimmer, the still spell almost gone. Koto exhales, returns to now. The afternoon takes another bow. Koto has a theory he's been working on since approximately 1:30. The slower that you move through your day, the more of the day you get to stay. Stretch one paw to the left and right. This is neither morning nor night. This is the apex of the slow. A philosophy only cats can know. Slow paw theory, case approved. Nothing rushed and nothing proved. Yawn and settle, not inside. The afternoon just passes by. Do less, feel more. That's the way the slow paw method saves the day. Per the universe agrees with Koto's lazy expertise. He raises one paw carefully, observes it with great clarity, turns it over, stretches wide, sets it back down, satisfied. Settle, that was 4 minutes, well, the kind that has a story to tell. He yawns a yawn that fills the room and rearranges in the afternoon gloom. Slow paw theory, case approved. Nothing rushed and nothing proved. Yawn and settle, not inside. The afternoon just passes by. Do less, feel more. That's the way the slow paw method saves the day. Per the says go slow, go slow. Shaker agrees, soft and low. Philosophy sounds like this, a lazy groove, pure Kodo bliss. He has proved nothing, which proves everything. The slow part of theory is a living thing, stretching back to where he was, because the afternoon approves. Is open, page 67. The afternoon is close to heaven. Koto's eyes fall to the line, then below the line, and that's just fine. Soft, his cheek finds a page. Between the pages, a nap between pages, the afternoon peak, the warmest, most honest thing to seek. Breathe in the book, the room, the still. Breathe out, there's nothing left to fill. Soft and low, the only place there is to go. A nap between pages, hold this. The afternoon reduced to this. The dream begins in book-shaped rooms, where sentences turn into blooms. He reads without his eyes at all, just feeling meaning rise and fall. Still, the page beneath his cheek, a dream that's warm and somewhat deep. He chases a word he can't quite find, believes it, and the dream is kind. A nap between pages, the afternoon peak, the warmest, most honest thing to see. Breathe in the book, the room, the still. Breathe out, there's nothing left to fill. Soft and low, the only place there is to go. A nap between pages, hold this. The afternoon reduced to this. Just break, just page, just one, just say, still, the afternoon. as the clouds unmask, then more, a patter soft and gray. The rain has found the afternoon today. He presses one paw to the pane. The cold outside, him inside, same. Drip a drop makes his slow way down the glass in a perfect sway. Rain on the window, optional, sure, but being inside feels even more pure. Hush, the rain does what rain does, and Koto is exactly where he was. Warm inside while the outside drips, coffee cooling at his lips, rainy window coming close. Being inside is what matters most. He picks a drop near the top of the glass and watches it slowly, slowly pass. Joining another, then two more, racing down to the window floor. Patter, the rhythm of the rain is its own kind of sweet refrain. He traces the path with his claw, not quite, just near the glass in the gray afternoon light. Rain on the window, optional, sure, but being inside feels even more pure. Hush, the rain does what rain does, and Koto is exactly where he was. Warm inside while the outside drips, coffee cooling at his lips, rainy window coming close. Being inside is what matters most. Tap, 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 the rain replies. Koto answers with half-closed eyes. Outside is gray, inside is cold. The rain and Koto both growing old. Still inside, still warm rain still falls, patter echoing off the walls. The optional rain became essential, the afternoon exponential. He waits, da-da-da-dun-da-dun-dun, da-da-da-da-da-da-dun. He wakes and everything is golden. The afternoon, a story told in light and shadow, warm and free. A bossa nova melody sway. The curtain catches breeze. Koto stretches with such ease. Post nap euphoria, warm and wide. The bossa feeling from inside. Pulse a coat of golden sway. The afternoon has found its way. Hung along the nylon string. The cat who knows what afternoons bring. Shimmer, shimmer, warm and bright. Everything is perfectly right. Bossa coat of tail and all the softest things since early fall. breeze bobbing just a little. The bossa groove, a pleasant riddle. Tail swings lazy to the beat. Both paws tap on the window seat. Golden, the light is golden now. The bossa afternoon shows how even cats can feel the sway of an unhurried bossa day. Bossa coat, golden sway. The afternoon has found its way. Hung along the nylon string. The cat who knows what afternoons bring. Shimmer, warm and bright. Everything is perfectly lit. Bossa coat, tail and all. The softest thing since early fall. A Brazilian wind comes through the glass. The golden hour takes its time to pass. Goat says softly, this is the way. Bossa Coto agrees today. The bossa fades into a golden sigh. The afternoon waves goodbye. Coto settles satisfied. The bossa nova justified. The afternoon thickened into honey, golden warm and somehow funny. How time can taste like something sweet, like amber poured from summer heat. Drip, the hour falls so slow. Coto moves through the amber glow, each step a little longer than before. The honey afternoon at the core. Honey afternoon, dripping slow. Every moment dipped in a golden glow. Thick and sweet and warm inside. The honey afternoon, a gentle tide. No rush, no hurry, time is gold. The sweetest story ever told. Honey afternoon, hold still. Every moment is a golden fill. His coffee tastes of something more. The sweetness he's not tasted before. The afternoon air on his whiskers sweet. The honey light between his feet, golden. The shadows stretch and drip down the wall in a honey drip. He holds one paw up to the light. The honey afternoon is right. Honey afternoon, dripping slow. Every moment dipped in a golden glow. Thick and sweet and warm inside. The honey afternoon, a gentle tide. No rush, no hurry, time is gold. The sweetest story ever told. Honey afternoon, hold still. Every moment is a golden fill. like amber light, pure honey sound on an afternoon ride. Drip, drip, golden, sweet and slow. This is the feeling only cold don't know. He dissolves into the honey light. Drip, the afternoon is right. He is the honey, he is the gold, the sweetest afternoon story told. He reaches for the cup again. He reaches for the cup beside the chair. Not thinking, just reaching through the air. Cool, the ceramic meets his paw. The coldest cup of coffee he ever saw. He drinks it anyway. Cold coffee on a warm afternoon day. When did the time go? Hard to tell. He forgot the cup and forgot as well. The forgotten cup, cold and fine. The afternoon is done, it's time. Sip it cold, it's still the same. The photo notices along the wall, the pink that comes before nightfall. Glow, but different from before. The afternoon has opened one more door. Not gone yet, just become. The evening softly, slowly coming. Almost evening, almost done. The longest version of the sun. Fade, fade, go to rose. The afternoon that no one knows how to hold it, how to keep the light before it falls asleep. Almost evening, one more breath before the gold gives way to rest. He holds the last warm patch of sun, the one the window lets in, just one. Glow on par, he doesn't move, just holds the afternoon in its final groove. Hush, the world is changing key, from afternoon to what will be. He's grateful not for holding on, but for the afternoon that's nearly gone. Almost evening, almost done. The longest version of the sun. Fade, fade, go to rose. The afternoon that no one knows how to hold it, how to keep the light before it falls asleep. Almost evening, one more breath before the gold gives way to rest. Evening birds begin a different song. The afternoon's last gift before it's gone. Bird song fading into dusk. The day's last light, a gentle husk. Its final glow. Fade, the pink says it's time to go.